Hello guys, welcome back to another video by me, Forrest. I thought I would show off another game versus Taydolf Swiftler. One of the most interesting names, I think. Playing some 5e. Ever since I've been doing like the tank platoon opener strat, I was thinking about doing it with 5e. So here I am. Pooling that together. I got 4 AMX-30 Brennises, then the command, and then the short range. I don't know what you want to call it. It's not as good as the CEV one because it's got like a lot less range and like not as much firepower, but it fires quicker. And it's got smoke, so it's kind of decent in that way in its own regard. It's got its It does fill a role, I like to think, and I mean you don't really want to use the CEV like too far because it's so inaccurate. But anyway, let's highlight what I'm doing here. Pretty much just tanks, and then AA, and then a Milan, then an AMX-10, and then the just some more recon. I think 5e's got a really nice take of the whole tank platoon because it's got the AMXs and the Milan for deploy, which are like really good units to cut off and be a real pain in the neck. So I'm gonna put like the Milan here, so I can shoot down this way, and then I'm just gonna drive up the AMX whatever thing and shoot down that way. Just some recon over here. My opponent is doing like a pretty wide berth defense. Yeah, not playing superly aggressive, which it's pretty standard against like 5e. They can be super aggressive and punishing if you try to overextend a little bit. But here we are anyway. We'll bring up a lot of recon. This even the backline recon. I love it. You don't see many people do this. Taydolf Swiftler has a very unique play style, I like to think. Not many people play like him. And that's like I was saying, a lot of Arty, a lot of cheap spammy stuff, a lot of planes. As we already got a fob up here, so you know what's in store. At the moment, I see nothing, and I'm like, bro, where's all your stuff? And he's like, where's all your stuff? But now we roll into contact with each other a little bit. Pretty anticlimactic 3 minutes. Just gonna bring up a VAB, commando, suppers, because I was thinking I was gonna have to do a bunch of like house-to-house fighting, and that's a pretty nice combo. I keep this back out of line of sight because I don't want to get an ML arrest or anything, because I know he likes to do that. And then now I'm taking up postures with the some recon stuff to find out where all his stuff is, because I don't really know what to do at this point. I was thinking we are gonna have to do like a very intensive fight over here, but that just didn't happen. So, yeah. This was pretty annoying. So those sappers and commands I brought to go over in the mid, I brought him over here to take this building. And he times it like just perfectly right, where the Smirch comes in and kills that. I thought he was going to go for the mortar, so I didn't take track of it all that quick. But he ends up going for the mortar anyway. I thought he was going to go for over here. So I tried to move all this, and now it's like, I'm not going to keep all this stuff in a defensive posture anymore. This recon everywhere, it's making things a bit hard. I try to pummel my way in through here real quick, but yeah. And then I try to move this thing real quick, but it moves like a brick. Because I know he's going to bomb it with the cluster. Luckily I had follow-up AA, So I punished that, and I ended up trading it out pretty well. Now I just kind of moving my tanks back and forth, trying to keep him out of line of sight of all his recon. Because he's just gonna smirch me to death. So yeah, we just retreat over here, resupply, get some more fuel back up. Pretty anticlimactic start still. We're 8 minutes in. The only thing that's been happening so far is just me getting artied. Yeah, and then he buys a second smirch. Kills my Roland 2 that was there. Because of all his pesky recon. Between like the one in the church over here and this one. And like that one. You'd see pretty much like the whole of everything. Yeah, he misses my AA. He just fires off like 4 rounds a time. It's pretty smart, pretty good. Just means he can constantly keep firing these fucking things. I am already aware that he's gonna go for that, so I just pull that back, but I lose my recon. I'm gonna try and get around here, because going through the open is just a non-starter at this point. Try and get some cheeky flanks. Bring out some recon on my own. Doesn't really help a whole lot. But yeah, I'm keeping everything back behind the line of sight so we can't see anything. Constantly keeping things moving too, just so he has to double guess himself a little bit. Because at this point, it's just a really extensive defensive line of HEGMs, long-range tanks with their he didn't end up going for this over here. I completely forgot about this side for like the longest time, to be honest with you. So now I'm going to start bringing things up and realizing that I should probably cap because he's just getting a +1 tick for free. I was very surprised he didn't try to make a play for this. I was playing so narrow and greedy just going for this. I was thinking of just pummeling through this side from like the get-go. But getting this for free helps a lot. You will never ever see me fight KDA into a town. I know how well that doesn't go between the napalm and whatnot. Kills my little AA vehicle. So now I'm just kind of like building up like a pretty extensive force. I kind of realized that I'm kind of need to like break through somewhat somewhere. Yeah, there's nothing there. Moved it back earlier, but I realized I need to do some kind of breakthrough to get through this line of HEGMs and whatnot. And I can't be blobbed, I can't be narrow, and I can't be real slow about it, because he'll just smirch me and like napalm me all the way and get me with the planes. And it's a really deadly combo. So anyway though, we're gonna open up here with our offensive plan. Yeesh. It was so great of him to play so defensive, because then I could just really concentrate my forces to a great extent. This is a little bit dicey. Gotta just drive my A a little bit into his stuff. Not the greatest. But we've effectively pummeled through a lot of his stuff. I was quite surprised how much stuff he had everywhere. Gonna swing right to this way and start clearing out positions over here a little bit. I don't unload the one in time. really was not thinking there was going to be this many ATGMs and stuff. Just trying to get a force back here to try and cut off any resupply real quick. Because ideally I want to keep reinforcing. I just keep pummeling through. I've lost a great deal of offensive power though. I didn't realize all this KDA would be here. Didn't really help. Bringing all the command that was over in the Charlie over here. I'm not too concerned about him attacking this way because I do have like a garrison of tanks over here and some AA in reserve. And I'm more than welcome to retreat and give him some houses and whatnot, and then just bomb him into submission. So it's good on him for not trying to attack. It would just be an overextension a little bit, but pulling reserves and stuff is really good on him. It's really where he needs it at the moment. Yeah, this is kind of what I was afraid of. I shouldn't have been so greedy with this position. Initially, as soon as I seen the tanks, I should have been trying to zoom out of there or do something, because it was so overextended. Now I'm getting pincered from both sides. Not very ideal. I've lost a great deal of my my fighting capability. Not great. And now I have to deal with the wall of T-62s at the moment. Yeah, luckily they're just short. And I pull this one back in time too. Yeah, he's shoving up these tanks into the forest to clean out my infantry, and I forget these don't have the Appalachians. And I don't concentrate the fire or try to flank or anything. So they just run out of bullets, so that's not very good. Once again, just charging across. Not a whole lot in the way. These are the not what I need. But the little bit of infantry is helping stem the push. Because if we just went and go for it, I have to pull my reserve of tanks I had over here, because I don't really have anything. Which is good on me, because he pulled back all his tanks, so I don't actually have to worry about an offensive capability over here. Yeah, he's bringing out the heavy AA now. While this is all going on, I believe his smirches are reloading, yeah. So, attacking unsupported without his smirches or his planes into my autocannon tanks wasn't very well. Yeah, I was being a bit presumptuous. Luckily all his AA was out of ammo, so it didn't fire in that moment. I've got like a lot of planes. Kill one book. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to reselect the Jaguar onto the book after I seen it with the seed. It was a hotkey issue, and I ended up getting it killed, which frustrated me a great deal, because I was planning on using the AT to specifically kill the other book. But I didn't have a hotkey, so it just flew in and shot whatever it wanted to. Made me sad. I'm trying to get the recon back here. This guy wants the ATGM spam, so I'm bringing up some of my own. Still, once again, just this massive wall of troops. I was very surprised I didn't see, like, any linking up or anything, but that's all right. Like, even you just send these around the forest or something. Like, the entire game has been pretty much played on this one side. Very narrow. Yeah, once again with the smirching. I haven't really been losing a whole lot to it. Yeah, so he's not firing his book, so I just bring all my planes and I just bomb what I can see over here. I don't lose any, actually, even though there's like 4 Strellas there. Yeah, and he kills my resupply depot I had back here. It's been unfortunate. Yeah, kills that rolling too. With just 1 round, apparently. This is why I don't like playing this guy and like KDA sometimes. And you like gotta move quick and be offensive. Just cause they're gonna get you with the Arty so much. And just, wow, he's already, like, from when I smashed through, he's already built back everything. Probably not bad for not capitalizing effectively and purchasing so many planes, but whatever. Because of the, getting this for free, I'm just slowly ticking them up to death. There was a lot of misses on his part with regards to his HGMs this whole game. The RNG was definitely in my favor. Except there. Okay, so what do we got over here? We got how many planes is this? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got 8 planes over here, and we got a bunch of these helicopters. And then we go over here, and as Recon can see all of his juicy AA, I must add. So prepare for some gloriousness, and because he's playing so defensively, he doesn't turn any of this on. So it's easy pickings. I lose 1 AT plan, unfortunately. But it doesn't move him or nothing, so we go in for round 2 with the ground strafing. And that's a lot of AA dead. Is this guy? No. Epic. Okay. So, I kept thinking he had his smirches over here because I seen him firing from here like the beginning of the game. So I'm kind of just like fanning out, trying to find stuff. Maybe like a fob or something. He's gonna respond with some choppers to clean up my choppers. And some AA. And my dealio with that is to just kind of land everywhere and just be a backline nuisance. All the while, not much going on over here. Big old blob of infantry, that's not ideal. But yeah, now we got all this back here. Does this kill this? Okay, so that's hilarious. I pulled back a great deal of my force and like lost a large chunk of it. Just trying to build up at this point because of the sheer ATGMs and the artillery. He's just gonna hold a defensive line pretty well. Not fast enough with that. He knows this is here, but I guess he just like doesn't care about it, or he doesn't notice it. I don't really have the best recon. I can't really see any of this line here, so I try to push out with my infantry a bit, so I can push up with my tanks and engage it a bit. You know, some more tanks. Yeah, I try to push up, but I'm just getting hammered. Pull back some more. Just capping all these fucking backline stuff. That was a waste. Yeah, let me just bomb my stuff. Just kind of camping his air bomb so he doesn't bring any planes, because I'm trying to be offensive here and use my own planes. And I prefer not to have to worry about things, and especially if I can see him fire his smirch, I can pick up all of this and suicide in it, and then take all my planes and just ground strafe it. So I'm really hoping he fires it, so I can just do that real quick. I'm pretty content to just camp the roads. Yeah, I bet a T-62s, they aren't something. Aren't anything pretty. Especially when you got no recon. So, he sees all my tanks. My fighter's disengaged, so I bring up my AA. Picks off one, then retreats. That's all they got for missiles. But we've cleaned out a large portion of his defense. Not really a whole lot. Now I'm just bringing up the IFB spam. The game's about to end though. It's been quite a long one. Bring up artillery to fire it once, you know. Hilariously, he tries to Arty that, but I'm already on that. Still got like nothing over here, but whatever. Lose a plane, but whatever, the game's over. Didn't really care about microwing. That was a great deal of fun, I thought anyway. Been really enjoying playing 5e and 11e like the most lately. They're a lot different tactics, a lot different play style. They require a lot of different thinking. I like learning different things, trying different things. Been losing a lot of elo for it, but that's all right. I've been getting a real good feel for the air tabs lately. Like, I've been trying to go hard for the air spam to like really push the limits of what 11e and 5e can do with their planes, and get a good handle, because their fighters are some of the worst in the game. Really, they're never really outclass anything. But yeah, a lot of decent kills here. A lot of good AA kills. There was a lot of AA I killed in this game. And that's what I like the most, you know, is killing AA. Makes things a lot easier. He had a good idea of doing it too, but unfortunately the thing about, well, this is the thing about like 5e and like 5th Panzer, is they're literally unassailable from the air. Like, you can literally kill like as much AA as you want. The 6 roll on 2s, the 4 roll on 3s, and then like the 6 like Vabs, or in the case of like Gepards, like it's a like an insane amount of AA to like go through and like kill through. Like, you'll never get through it all. Like, it's like 1,700 points plus all the planes. Like, there's no hope in the world of really like plane spamming 5e. It's just not gonna really go well. Same with 5th Panzer. Like, it's pretty hard. Their AA tabs are really cheap. So yeah. So for like the first 15 minutes of the game, I sort of just like got my ass beat around. uh, and then immediately after that, after we did our little push, things went a lot better in our favor. It was a lot more even, back and forth. Fucking spurges. I hate artillery in this game. I hate it so much. But the best way to not get Arty spammed is to just try and be aggressive as you can so they can't buy it. And they don't have the opportunity and like the time to use it. Because they got to defend on the ground. It was a lot harder said than done this game, but I did do it, then fumbled it, but then we came back. The counter attacks were pretty good. And yeah. Anyway, though, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Doing a lot of ranting this game, but yeah, take care.